Our next inductee has worn many hats in the boxing industry, and while being a proud American, he has always kept his birth country close to his heart. He was born in Cuba but came to the United States in 1966 at the age of 9 in the Freedom Flights, which brought more than 245,000 Cubans to the U.S. over a 6-year period. It must have been quite a shock to his system, leaving warm and sunny Cuba to arrive to 6 inches of snow in Minnesota. Even though boxing is a sport where he would make his mark as both a manager and promoter, it was baseball that played a major role in his coming to the U.S. His grandfather, Carlos Zarza, was a catcher in the Washington Senators organization, which would later move to Minneapolis to become the Minnesota Twins. Several of the great Cuban-born players of the 60s were like uncles to him. Eventually, he would leave Minnesota and move to a much warmer Miami, where he would become friends with Florida Boxing Hall of Famers Chris and Angelo Dundee. In the late 1980s, he would meet up with Florida Boxing Hall of Famer Roberto Duran. It was thought at the time that Duran's best days were behind him. Everybody thought perhaps Duran was finished, but he would brilliantly maneuver Duran into a title shot with the WBC middleweight title in 1989, where Duran became a rare 4-division champion, and in doing so, ironically, defeating our very special guest who's with us this weekend, the great fighter Iran Barkley, in what was considered the fight of the year and perhaps Duran's last great performance. His career took off from there. He worked with champions such as Yoel Casamayor, Robert Daniels. It seems he's always been a magnet for former stars that have managed to escape communist Cuba and defect to the U.S. to seek their dreams in the professional ranks. In recent years, he's helped guide the careers of current world champion Guillermo Rigondeaux and countless other stars from Cuba. Adding to his accomplishments, he has enjoyed working in boxing ventures with his brother Rick and his son Luis Jr. He remains active managing and working with fighters after gaining respect from his peers for a lifetime of work in a business where he has thrived on both a national and international level. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame class of 2014 boxing promoter and manager, Luis de Cuba.
Much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times I'm sure you...
First of all, I'd like to thank God for being here. It's a very, very special day for me. Today's my wife and son's birthday. My son was in California with Robert the Ghost Guerrero yesterday. He couldn't be here with my wife. They were there for the fights in California. Thank God Robert won last night in a tough fight. We're a boxing family, and we switch back and forth where we go. But to me, first thank the Hall of Fame, everybody here. It's been very nice to me. Bush, Kathy, everybody involved. I'm very honored to be here. First of all, I got my daughter's godfather here, Leo Talasides. He's getting inducted with me, my friend for many years, my brother, Leo Talasides. My partner, Leon Margola, has been with me 23 years. He deserves part of this Hall of Fame. He's been with me. Hopefully he'll be inducted soon. He's been my partner and best friend for 23 years. With all the great people that are inducted with me, my friend Armando and partner for being here at Garcia. And to me, it's been, since '82, been doing boxing and worked with a lot of fighters. And I thank God for having this situation and being here, and with all the great people that are here. Thank you very much.